Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now October 5th of 2021, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2 and The Bad Batch, a lot of Star Wars fans around the world have truly been looking forward to what's to come by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and especially exactly what Disney CEO Bob Chapek has up his sleeve when it comes to this new Star Wars universe moving ahead. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, I am on Twitter at Mike01 if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow on there. I do post a couple of fun and entertaining things from time to time for you guys. So, we're now in a very interesting phase, alright? We're getting closer to the official teaser trailer of the book of Boba Fett, as well as the big reveal coming our way on November 12th, which, by the way, is going to be Disney Plus Day. Bob Chapek is going to be making a lot of announcements on that specific day and really getting things hyped up for the future of Star Wars. So now, as we look forward to, of course, everything between Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and what's to come, a lot of fans have been very much eager to know exactly what's happening between Disney and Lucasfilm behind the scenes. We already know that they have over a dozen Star Wars projects that are currently being worked on simultaneously, and that they're going to actually complete the roadmap of the franchise, the unveiling of the roadmap at Star Wars Celebration, giving the fans a complete timeline of the Star Wars TV shows, the movies, the release dates, what order they're all going to come in. Everything like that is going to be fully understood by Star Wars Celebration, and of course that's going to be capped. It's going to stop in or around 2024, and then Star Wars Celebration of 23 or 2024, whatever it may be, is going to further expand that roadmap, if that makes a lot of sense to you guys. So, on top of all of this, what's really all the more exciting has everything to do with what Bob Chapek has planned for the future of the franchise when it comes to the Skywalker Saga. So, currently both Disney and Lucasfilm are getting ready to promote the book of Boba Fett, which is all set and ready to drop on December 29th, that is actually being prepared to have an official teaser of sorts during this month of October and full first look at the actual series in November. However, currently Disney CEO Bob Chapek has been making multiple conversations with many others over at Disney and also with creator George Lucas about what the future holds for Star Wars. Now, it's described that for a number of weeks now, both Bob Chapek and George Lucas have been discussing plans for a Star Wars Episode 10, 11, and 12 that would continue the Skywalker Saga in a brand new way by using the character Cade Skywalker from Star Wars Legends, which originates from Star Wars Legacy Comics. Now, though Bob Chapek is already planning solo movies, he is also planning the strategy to continue the Skywalker Saga and to find ways to truly reshape the franchise in the coming years. The main goal is to create Cade Skywalker and Jenna Skywalker. Jenna Skywalker is set to be based off of Jenna Solo from the Star Wars Legends books and novels, and that they are set to be used as the new Skywalker Twins in the Star Wars franchise and will hold connections to both Rey and Ben Solo as their children in order to keep that Skywalker and Solo bloodline intact. Now, what Chapek plans to do for episodes 10, 11, and 12 is to use many of Lucas's ideas that are being handed down to him right now and others at Lucasfilm that are going to truly give the fandom the new Jedi Order on the world of Tatooine. Now, the new trilogy is in the very early stages, but they have a general plan of what they want to do by making Cade Skywalker live on the world of Tatooine and walking away from the Jedi Order and rejecting his Skywalker bloodline and connections, very much like the comics. Now, there are plans to use elements of his character that will make him a combination of a Jedi, bounty hunter, and scoundrel that's going to make him a very unique and original character for the Star Wars universe. Now, with that being said, Garrett Hedlund is already aimed to be the one to portray Cade Skywalker in these new movies, and will even hold a cameo in a future Star Wars TV show that's going to be based in a post-Episode 9 era. Now, Chapek wants to make sure that they won't play things safe with all of this, of course, and with this new trilogy, like Bob Iger did with the sequel trilogy movies. The character Jenna Skywalker is said to be pre-planned already and will appear in new comics and books in 2023 for the fans to become familiar with her. Now, this is said to be a way for Disney and Lucasfilm to boost the familiarity and acceptance of these characters before the films arrive. George Lucas even made a proposal to Lucasfilm recently of using the old Skywalker Saga films as a way of storytelling, to use them as ancient stories of the past for Cade Skywalker to discover in the new movies. Now, Lucas is said to have a great excitement about developing a 10, 11, and 12, and to continue the saga the way it should truly end. This is not a reboot or anything like that, but however, a fresh start for Disney to do something brand new. So, the thing about George Lucas and Bob Chapek is that they really seem to be on the same exact level here. They seem to know exactly what the fans want and what's the best for Star Wars right now. So these new movies, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, that it is indeed in the very early stages, meaning that we're probably not going to see these films for quite some time, guys. But one thing that we can assure is the fact that George Lucas, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, they're all working together as a team to really bring things back in action, to really bring Star Wars back to its roots. That's what George Lucas wants for the fans, and that's exactly what Bob Chapek wants for the Star Wars philosophy. He wants to actually bring it back to the roots of the vision by George Lucas. So, Garrett Hedlund, alright, I don't know if you guys know this actor, but he is in Tron Legacy, and he does a great job in that film. I do suggest that you guys go ahead and watch it. It's also by Disney, so makes a lot of sense why they have that connection and why they want him to be Cade in these new Star Wars films, and also as a cameo in a future Star Wars TV show that's going to be based in a post-Episode 9 era. Now, as for Jenna Skywalker, this is something that I think that might be controversial. Now, a lot of fans like the character Jaina Solo from Star Wars Legends. What Disney is doing is that they're taking that character and kind of flipping things around. They're taking Jaina Solo and making her Jenna Skywalker. I guess that's to kind of make things accurate, but at the same exact time making things different. So she's not going to obviously be Ben Solo's sister in this scenario, but she is going to rather be the sister of Cade Skywalker, and will indeed be the sister of Cade and hold that connection to Ben Solo and Rey as their daughter. Now, these are going to be the new Skywalker Twins in a sense. This is going to be further explored in new Star Wars comics and new Star Wars books and novels and the like, that I believe is really going to create this snowball effect of familiarity for these characters. That's what Disney wants to do. They want to make sure that they can actually boost the familiarity of these characters to the point where they can create this momentum of more and more fans becoming familiar with the characters until the movies arrive in the years to come. So I gotta really thank, Bob Chapek for really giving it his all. It seems that, the Skywalker Saga continuing is becoming more and more of a reality. And as we get closer to Celebration of next year, we're going to be learning more about the future of Star Wars and exactly where it's all going and what they're really going to be planning for the Star Wars lore with the books, novels, and the comics. That is key. 2023, a lot of the Star Wars Legends is going to be revived in different ways. So look forward to that in the forms of books and novels. That's going to set things up for future Star Wars films and trilogies. So I think that this is obviously a great start. I mean, this is something that the fans need, and we're going to be learning more about this in the near future. I cannot wait, to say the least. The Mandalorian Season 3 next year is also going to be a big deal, but the Book of Boba Fett is really going to be living proof that Disney can actually kickstart something quite special for the fans. So, anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments, by the way. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.